The mystery of the Somerset Levels lights. There are many places around the world that have earned reputations for being haunted, but few are as mystifying as the Somerset Levels in southwest England. These vast, flat, and often foggy wetlands have been the setting for centuries of spooky tales, and no myth is more perplexing than that of the strange lights that have been appearing above the marshes at night. For hundreds of years, locals have whispered about eerie glowing orbs, flickering lanterns, or even moving fires that seem to hover just above the ground before vanishing without a trace. Could these be the spirits of the dead marsh dwellers, warning travelers to stay away? Or are they something more sinister? Let's take a closer look. Our story begins in the Middle Ages when written records started mentioning the strange willow, the wisps said to dance above the dangerous bogs. Peasants believed these lights were spirits of the dead or trickster fairies trying to lure them off the safe causeways into the deep water where they would drown. This folklore continued into the 17th and 18th centuries. Shepherds and peat cutters reported seeing candle-like lights dancing across the moors, and some claimed following them led to hidden treasure. But others said it meant certain death. During the 20th century, strange glowing phenomena were reported more often. In the 1960s and 70s, farmers described seeing blue and green orbs hovering silently above the marshes. Then, in 1976, a local newspaper in Taunton reported a phantom lantern that had been seen floating above the levels, sometimes just out of reach of motorists. It seemed to beckon travelers forward, only to disappear into the mist. Some even compared the lights to UFO sightings and speculated that the marshlands might be a hot spot for extraterrestrial activity. So what could these mysterious lights be? Scientists have offered a few theories, like marsh gas, methane that's released from the rotting vegetation of the wetlands. It can rise and ignite, creating those flickering flames. Another explanation is that the mist and swamp gases refract the light from distant sources, like lanterns, headlights, or even the moon, creating those eerie floating glows. There's also the possibility of ball lightning, a rare atmospheric electrical phenomenon that could create spheres of light that float above the ground. But even the most rational explanations can't account for everything. Witnesses insist the lights behave too intelligently to be natural. They seem to follow travelers, change direction on command, and vanish just as quickly as they appear. Even today, some late-night walkers across the levels say they see mysterious glows drifting above the reeds. Paranormal groups believe they're the spirits of those lost in the marshes, forever doomed to wander the mists. While UFO hunters argue they're evidence of extraterrestrial probes, the truth remains uncertain. Perhaps the best explanation was offered by a local folklore expert who suggested the Somerset Levels, with its mist and legends, is the perfect place for mystery to thrive. The lonely traveler who sees these lights has no way of knowing whether they re a trick of the light, a scientific marvel, or something more. But that